Kentucky's legislature is about to enter the time of year that sets the table for what lawmakers will focus on when the next session starts in January. It's called the Interim, 7 months worth of meetings and presentations with issues ranging from agriculture to transportation and just about everything in between. It's a chance for lawmakers to review recent legislation to see if there needs to be any tweaks or maybe even some unintended consequences. The Interim is also a time for legislators to ask for testimony on an issue they think needs to be addressed. All right, so let's start with you this time, Representative Moore. The Interim kicks off. This will be your second official Interim, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So tell me about what you learned last year during that Interim, and what have you learned that the Interim is really, I mean, some of us on this table now realize it's kind of when a lot of the heaviest work occurs. So tell me about that experience.
You're exactly right. That's when you start to, I hate to use alliances, you start to build alliances, though. You find who is willing to work with you behind the scenes on your bill drafts to come together, because when you file it during the actual session next year, like hopefully at that point you've done all the work behind the scenes. So it's learning to kind of build those relationships. But also, maybe you had a bill that didn't have time to end up on the calendar of a committee during session. Now's a great time to see if you can get it before a committee this time. We tend to take the full 2 hours of every meeting that is booked on our interim calendar. Like one for me, I'm really excited about this time around is I feel we could do more about housing to make more housing available, make housing more affordable than we were able to act on last year. So I have one that allows essentially people to put in offers on single-family homes before corporations could. I think that's something that I could get in front of a committee during the Interim, and it did have a bipartisan co-sponsorship last time, but learning to use those tools to move legislation like that's important forward.
You've brought up a good point, things that didn't quite get across the line that will probably have to be continued conversations during the Interim. Representative Bray, let's talk about the elephant in the room, housing. So close, that housing omnibus bill. Do you think it has a chance for future conversation in the Interim?
Absolutely, and that's what the Interim's for. Like you said, this is when all the real heavy work gets done, because next session we're going to have, it sounds like a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time to get anything done. So we work all Interim, have meetings all Interim, both public and private, and to get that done. Housing, this will be the third year going on trying to get some huge housing package put together. Very, very close, like you said last time. Literally at the very last minute, those conversations were happening. I am optimistic that something's going to happen on the housing conversations. Data centers, like we've talked about earlier. I had House Bill 593 last time. Still working on it, still trying to make it better, trying to get it past next session. It will be heard over the Interim. So it's kind of boring. It's not as exciting, but this is the most important part of being a legislator, is the work you do when maybe the cameras aren't on or the attention isn't there. But this is where we set the agenda for next session.
Yeah, well, you brought up an interesting point too, and another thing that didn't quite get across the line, Representative Moore, the hemp-derived beverages, I think got very, very close as well, and I know that you had worked on that and had championed some of that work. Have you had any conversations about bringing that back to the Interim?
Not yet. I think a lot of us have taken our kind of sabbatical. We've taken our time to catch our breath. Now the session is over, but again, I think we're both going to be back in Frankfort next week as our Interim meetings start. But we grow a lot of hemp in Kentucky. Like Kentucky does well with hemp, and that's a market that we should be able to provide for. Again, I think we believe in capitalism and a free market. If we can grow it here, if we can sell it here, we can make profit here, and our people are going to buy it here, then why will we try to move forward for that industry?
Sure. And you know, the Constitution is the Constitution. When the Constitution says you have to gavel out, you have to gavel out, and I don't know how much people realize how tight that can get. These are big things to negotiate. So let's talk to you about, because the Interim gives us time to have those deeper conversations, do you foresee some of those bigger processes and bigger bills coming to fruition, even though it's a short session, because of the Interim space to dive into those?
Yeah, and that's the whole point of the Interim. And the short session is you come back in and you clean up things that need to be cleaned up, and you work on things that were close to passing but didn't quite make it across the finish line. And so, you know, housing was one thing, alcohol tax reform was something else. We will have to address some budget issues. So, I mean, there's a lot of work to be done, and that's what the Interim is for, and that's what I'm excited about.
We're going to leave it here and wrap up with you, Representative Moore. Anything that you're working on that you think we should know about for the interim?
Definitely things for affordability, making sure that people can afford the health care that they need, making sure they can afford a home, which goes into our housing, and make sure that big corporations aren't using your private data to charge you a higher price than your neighbor, those things.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for your insight. We'll be right back.